because fear and trust are opposite. So if you really think about that, because he's like, trust the world, don't fear, you know, and it's like, oh yeah. Because when you're fearful, you're not trusting.
No, you can't be trusting of anything. You keep everything at an arm's reach. You're not actually feeling the integration, which is a requirement of what it means to be a living being of creation itself. It's to have that cooperativeness, right? That Concordian nature. But if you keep it at arm's reach, you're never actually integrating with your world around you. You never learn from it. You're in a constant bubble of fear, isolated specifically to you. And you're just walking around in this world of self-harm, and your chakras are completely out of balance. And you're like, oh, I'm going to go focus on moving objects with my thoughts. Great. Glad it's totally possible. You haven't worked on the core foundational things for you.
You're not balanced. So what's going to happen?
No, you become fearful when you start to learn these things. And then
the ego plays, I think the ego can play a role too when you're unbalanced, in the sense of you can have spiritual ego, which we see a lot of, you know, like with gurus and stuff like that. But the orange ray, the sacral chakra, Ra calls it the attachments and desires.
Yeah.
So this is a good one, because if we're clinging on to some personal identity, or we're clinging to a certain emotion and we like the way that it makes us feel, or we're clinging on to an image that we put out with a title that we have.
It's an ego chakra.
Yes. Validation from others.
Yeah.
Those are all showing that you're stuck in that chakra. There's no balance.